time since I walked this road. And again, death follows me. Huh. You missed. Oh, you got me that time. Oh, all right, calm down. Oh, this is why I make all my own armor, so I can trust the structural integrity. Ma'am, you seem to have an arrow in your face. Did you catch that one? Oh, I've made quite the pin cushion out of you, haven't I? Naughty, naughty Kuroguma. Forsworn. I still do not have a firm grasp on their current politics, but these madmen of the Reach. Seems as though they seek to drive both the Nords and the Thalmor out of Skyrim. Well, at least out of their little corner of it. And to them I say, good luck with that. Wouldn't surprise me if they had agents who had infiltrated Markarth, perhaps even in leadership roles. Well, the Jarl of Markarth can blame Ulfric for this. If Skyrim was unified, they could deal with threats like this. As it stands, even a few small bandits can wreak havoc on the countryside, and the Jarls of Skyrim can do nothing to stop it. Well, now to my task at hand. There is one I care for deeply, who has gone on a dangerous personal quest of sorts. One that I, well, had a small hand in initiating. So I would be remiss to stand by drinking mead and do nothing to help her achieve her goal. I wonder how much of it was for her and how much of it might have been for me. Guard. I don't think this is the way. Just find some way around this rock. I follow the path. Yes, just to that clearing. I can make it up the other side, if the slope is not too steep. If I can cross here... Glad the armor I make myself is waterproof. Now... Can't believe I'm doing this. All I can do is pray to Ariel that my soul will be clean after I do what it is that I'm about to do. Hopefully the sparing of innocent brother Verilus will be enough to tip the scales in my favor. I can't seem to... I have to cross the river again. There must have been more of a direct route, I just... Uh. What is that? This must be the fort. Perhaps I can thin their numbers a bit. There. Funny, I don't see any others. The madmen usually congregate in large numbers. Not today, it would seem. Huh. Now, where is this priest? Molag Bal said that they were keeping him here. Wait. A man bound. That must be him. Now how can I convince him to return to Markarth, to the abandoned house? Priest, quiet. I'd give you a chance to run, but I doubt you'd take it. There. You, just wait for a moment. Priest, do you know why you're here? Do you know who sent me? Answer me. I could cut your ties, or I could leave you here to rot.
You there? Are you here to kill me? Slay the mighty Logrove, while he sits tied and helpless.
You'll stay that way for now.
Coward. You're nothing. Nothing!
Oh, mind your tongue, priest. I'm here to set you free.
Rescue? No one knew where I was when I was taken. Who sent you?
Oh, priest. Have you any doubt that it was the Prince of Plots? Our own Queen of Shadows?
The Dark Mistress? She sent you? Oh, wait. Molag Bal's altar. Of course. I have to get to Markarth at once. Cut me loose.
Yes. Give me a moment. Here, let me cut those spines.
Oh, freedom. Now get out of my way. I have a task to attend to.
Of course. May Boethia be with you. The fool. I almost feel bad leading him to his doom. I only hope that Molag Bal will be quick. Oh. Logrove, go around the stone. Go around it. No. Go to the... There you are. Just, step over it, and Markarth is to the north. Very good. Oh, Ariel, you know why I do this. You know why I must do this. So many times I walked the line between light and shadow. So many times. Today may be a dark day in my story, but frankly, I think Oblivion owes me one. Each time I come here, I marvel at the city of stone, the city built upon a city. The history here is just so overwhelming, and to know that I played a small part of it, freeing the Hall of the Dead from those vicious... What? What's happening? Guard? What is it? Dragons? Come to me, dragon. Your soul shall be mine. Dragon?
Somebody
Ma'am.
help. Need something?
Well, what? There's no... What are we all looking at? Is there dragons? I'm looking for... Guard, did you have one too many at the Silver Blood Inn? Alright. I swore by Ariel I would never enter this house again. Logrolf. Yes, just this way. Forgive me for what I'm about to do. Of course, by now you've realized that I betrayed you, priest. This day, I serve Molag Bal. Of course you know his dominion in Oblivion is called Cold Harbor. And I serve him because I love one of the daughters of Cold Harbor. And I would do anything to protect her.
Molag Bal, think you can best Boethiah's faithful? I have won this contest before.
Ah, but I have my own champion this time, Logrolf.
What? You?
Mortal, I give you my mace in all its rusted spitefulness. Crush the spirit from Logrolf's bones. Make him bend to me.
Molag Bal, hear me. If I do as you command, do you swear to me this day that you will release Serana? Allow her to cast aside the curse of vampirism. She shall no longer be a daughter of Cold Harbor. She will be human once more. Do we have an agreement?
Yes, your reward is waiting for you, mortal.
Very well. And if you doubt my resolve, you must only ask Azura what has become of her star, or ask Namira what became of her coven.
Do your worst, monster. Never should have come here. Do your worst, monster.
You mortals and your frail, limp, pathetic bodies. Try it again.
Logrolf, forgive me, for I fear this will not be quick.
You pay for this. Call that a swing? No more. No more. I submit, Molag Bal. I submit.
You bend to me.
Yes.
You pledge your soul to me.
Yes.
You forsake the weak and pitiful Boethia.
Say it!
Yes.
You're mine now, Logrolf. Kill him.
I hope you find peace in Cold Harbor.
No. Again. No. Not again.
The mace of Molag Bal. I give you its true power, mortal. When your enemies lie broken and bloody before you, know that I will be watching.
If you free Serana, then our business is done. And you have my thanks, Lord Molagbal.
Now, I have a soul in oblivion that needs claiming. Take care of the house while I'm gone.
We had an agreement, Molagbal. And my wandering Skyrim with this filth in your name was not part of the bargain. Rest well, Logrolf. I pray that your torments will end one day. At least now, Serana can be free. I think after that I need a drink. Although I doubt even Blackbriar Reserve can calm my nerves now.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty
Yes,
of
excuse me,
strong
step
drinks
aside,
and
guard.
clean rooms.
Ah, the Silverblood Inn. I find I keep returning to this exact stool.
Frobby, our customer needs a drink.
Too
Thank you.
lazy to give him a drink. You want a drink?
Several. Huh. You carry Argonian blood wine. Never had much of a taste for it. I have to find a way to take my mind off the fact that I just beat a man to death with a rusty mace.
I should remind Klepper to clean this place up.
Yes. Oh, I'll somehow drown my sorrows. Oh, I'm gonna have a headache in the morning.
This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
Yes, I'd rather work that out. Have you heard any rumors?
Degane the beggar got himself kicked out of the Temple of Dibella. Caused quite the ruckus.
That's of little interest to me.
Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Yes.
Unlike my husband Klepper, I watch after our guests. Bye
What
now.
Was that you said, venomous
you very
wife of mine?
Nothing, you pig-headed oaf.
Oh, dear. Here we go. Why don't the two of you work that out on your own? Stop staring at me. I'm trying to drink. By the 8. You know, I'm reminded of a story about Molagbal I heard. His daughter was a winged Daedra of some sort, and she fell in love with, I think it was a Frost Atronach. Nomeg was his name. Molagbal. He didn't take too kindly to his daughter falling in love with something so pathetic. He had them both banished to oblivion to ensure that their torment would be eternal. A beggar.
Holmes. I said Holmes, you backbiter. Give a crippled worker a helping hand.
Look, relax, friend. Here's a septum.
Finally. Now get lost.
What did you say about alms?
Aye, a whole heap of it. You see that temple? Way up there? All them women keeping to themselves? Won't let poor Degane in, nope. Not even for a look. But they've got a treasure in there. Gold statue size of a child. Who knows what they use it for, but I know what I'll use it for.
Oh, you want me to steal it?
Well, let's not put it like that. Wouldn't want the Thieves Guild catching wind of us, eh? Nah, just creep in and have a go at taking it out. I'll be here and pay you half of what my man in Riften promised for it. You'll be helping out an old beggar, and the divine smile on that sort of thing.
I'll see what I can do. The more time I spend here in Skyrim, the less palatable I find the worship of these Daedra. I wonder if that beggar... Where did he go? Oh, that's just odd. So the temple, Trying to remember how to get up there. Ah, yes. Must be this way. What? Dragon? You guards are making me rather worried. But there's something I'm missing. Something I'm overlooking. I'm sure the Jarl pays these people enough to deal with things like this. Sister?
The sisters are communing with Dibella. They can't be disturbed.
I see.
You'll have to come back another time.
Of course. I've only come to show my devotion to Dibella further. As Our Lady of Beauty says, open your heart to the noble secrets of art and love. Treasure the gifts of friendship. Seek joy and inspiration in the mysteries of love. Yes, truly there is no limit to the amount one can give oneself to Dibella. And hopefully that will allow me to pass unnoticed into the inner sanctum. I must be quick. Hopefully the sister behind me is truly giving of herself to Dibella and not noticing how long it's taking me to pick this lock. Come on, you son of a... Nothing personal, my lady.
Dibella, guide us.
I'm sure they can hear my boots halfway to Hammerfell.
Lead us to your Sibyl.
This must be where they are communing. Oh, shh. Blasted, noisy door.
Dibella, guide us.
I should have left my boots upstairs. Dibella won't be needing... no, she won't be needing this.
Lead us to your Sibyl.
Who's Sybil? Might have been a bad idea because the septums are making a jingling sound in my pocket.
Dibella, guide us.
Yes. Dibella, guide me right to your golden statue. Shh. Is that a trap or a rug? I've spent so much time in drug-filled caves that I'm always suspicious for pressure plates.
Lead us to your Sybil.
Now I can relax. I'm sure Dibella will be guiding them and giving them their Sybil for quite some time. Ah, this must be it. Beautiful. Ah, Ariel, I want you to know, I'm not doing this for the gold. It's simply because the worship of these Daedra is forbidden. I guess I might aid one if it suits my larger goals, but here she comes. I wonder if she saw me. Just slip out unnoticed. Thought I could get through that way. I still think that's a pressure plate for some reason. I just don't trust that damn rug. Wonder how many are still there. Perhaps they've all left. Seems extremely unlikely that no one heard or saw me, but... I must say, of all the Daedric princes, Dibella is the most appealing. I could see how some of these Nords would lose themselves in worship for a lifetime. Especially if the rumors about some of the priestesses of Dibella are true. How they give themselves to perfecting the art of pleasure. Good thing for me it's forbidden. Right, Ariel? Yes, of course. Forbidden. It's just a matter of finding the sweet spot. I'll bet Dibella knows how to find the sweet spot. It's forbidden. Now to find that drunkard and bring him his erotic statue. Guard. Is that really what the Dragonborn of legend is doing here in Skyrim? Bringing an erotic statue to a drunkard? Wasn't I supposed to be doing something with the dragons and the Thuum and the Thalmor and the Greybeards and the whole thing? I'm sure I'll circle back to it at some point. Now, where in Oblivion is that beggar? Must be in the bar.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Yes, I'm looking for a man. He's very sort of shabbily dressed. He's asking for alms. I suppose you would call him a beggar in the parlance of Skyrim, but I'm just... Hello, anyone? Has anyone seen a beggar? He's about this tall, sort of like gray rags.
We could be friends.
What?
Good friends. You'll like it.
What?
Yeah.
Who? Who's speaking?
Mother?
I'll thank you to mind your own business, sir. Now I have to find that peasant. I'll have to search Markarth from one end to the other.
We're drinking, buddy. Let's get some meat.
Not now, Nord. Now, if I search Markarth,
Alms.
Wait.
I said alms, you...
You!
How about a septum? Wait, make that 2 septums. I feel like living it up.
You fool, I'm the one you asked to get the statue. Let me ask you one thing about
What
it.
is there to know? It's in the temple, you bring it out. You bring it to me, I pay you.
Yes,
Get
yes.
moving.
Alright, fine. I have the statue.
Give it to me quickly, before they see us together. You've riled up the priestesses, and the guards don't take kindly to that. Here's your share. Nicely done.
If I'm being completely honest with myself, I'm having mixed feelings about this transaction. Though something more urgent
There's no
and personal
coming in, so
seems
I
to be
do
pressing on my
nothing
mind.
but drink.
Something I am forgetting, an obligation that I... Check my notes. Ah! Yes, of course. If I retrieve this staff for Enthir, then he will make good on his business arrangement to Arniel. It's funny. Arniel was suspiciously vague about the nature of this deal. Enthir insists he was never paid.
Poor Banning. Twice as much work here in the stables without him. You need a reliable horse in the Reach. That's what we have. Make it
Thank you,
right,
no.
sir.
I had a horse once during the Civil War. Pesky thing.
Need something?
Khajiit?
You have questions?
Or are you an orc? It's so hard to tell.
Elf.
The women of both races are so... handsome. Oh, it feels like so long since I've walked this path, but... in truth, it's only been... How long has it been? It's that strange Khajiit again. What riddles do you have for me today, Khajiit?
Where bears? Where? Bears? Men that are bears?
What?
It does not matter to Maik how strong or smart one is. It only matters what one can do. Dragons were never gone. They were just invisible and very, very quiet.
Something tells me he's more wise than most realize. And something tells me I've become more complacent than I like to admit here in the roads. I must be prepared. Something makes me doubt that I've seen the worst Skyrim has to offer. Something tells me that a foe greater than anything that I have encountered still waits. No. Could the staff be here? In this watchtower? I didn't even hear you. Oh, my friend. I'm sorry you had to waste several days of training in the arcane to put up a performance like that. Ah, the staff. Funny that Enthier, with all his skill, couldn't kill you. Perhaps he thought a more formidable foe held the staff. Well, now, like so many who have come before, you rest on the ash heap of history. Now, a bit of gold, perhaps a bit of bread. No, my hunger waxes and wanes these days. Liminal Bridges by Calamonway of Alinor. Traveling between Mundus and Oblivion freely, such a thing. Oh, such a thing should not be. I think some magic is better left unlearned. Well, that reminds me. There was something I've been meaning to do. An old friend to whom I made a promise.
Teach you the first word of soul-tearing. Re, the essence of your enemy's life force.
Re, magnificent. To think that I would learn to summon a dragon from the soul cairn of all places here to Mundus. It's almost too fantastic to believe. And the rate I'm learning their language, learning about the Thu'um. That reminds me. On my travels I received a letter from a friend. It told me that there was an ancient power at, let me see. Dead Man's Respite. Yes, I must travel there. What could this power be? If I had to make an educated guess, I'd say that it was... To what other prize would one direct the Dovahkiin but Dovahzul?